We love hip hop.
Whose boy is Adin Ross? Whose boy? Is that your boy?
He don't like me. Adin don't like me at all. Adin don't like me.
Adin is not my boy.
Adin's not too fond of us neither.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, you've gone on live with him.
Yeah, I've been on Adin's live before.
Yeah, your boy.
But he went off on Doechii.
How you guys gonna let this white streamer disrespect a black woman?
No one's allowing it though, Zara. No, you know no one's allowing that. It's only the waistsuits around him. The boons around him, because you can't, you know.
Yeah, you can't say that word. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up something. If you could pull up number 4.
What do you say, Jigaboo?
Don't say the word that he's not going to try to say. Okay, so I have a post over here.
Boon with the
forest animals. Adin Ross goes off on Doechii after she dissed him on her new song with SZA, because she has a new song out with SZA right now, and she didn't call his name, but I guess she talked about like streamers or whatever. What's the line? Because you're a Doechii expert.
Yeah. She basically said, y'all be eating rap niggas' dicks from the back. I see it in the streams. I see it in the chats. Something. They talk about my stats, blah, blah, blah. Like, basically, like, she's trying to say that you guys are saying my shit's bot, but like,
yeah.
But if you take it in, she's actually been in the game for a hot minute.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why she was able to take off, quote unquote, so fast is because she had all that, like, I guess, practice or experience when she was like working. Like, she had a song with Kodak Black in like 2019 called like "What It Is, Oh What's Up," and that was like a big tune, but it didn't really catapult her. So when she had that whole anxiety moment or whatever, she already been through like the small circuits and like the growing pains of a new artist. So when she got her opportunity, she was able to seize that. And I'm not saying that the label didn't help her, because that's what a label is supposed to do. But she's not an industry plant, in my opinion, in the sense of like, oh, they just picked some random thing from the hood and it's like, you know?
Well, in my opinion, and I don't even want to say in a bad way, but like in order to be an industry plant, you have to be like a reliable artist. Like you already have to have the skill set as an artist where they can just they're not going to just prop up someone who doesn't know how to rap, doesn't know how to sing. It's like they see you, they see that you've done the groundwork. Maybe you're not going anywhere without their direction, but like you're good enough. So now we can push you forward because you have the skills.
Yeah,
now.
They're not going to do that anymore because they tried that back in the 80s and 90s and they failed miserably.
We're like just like a random person and just try to turn them into an artist. Yeah.
They took 2 guys who aren't even singing a damn song and made them lip sync somebody else's song and thought that they can get away with that forever until
they used to do those mall-wide talent searches. We're like, okay, she doesn't sound the best, but I like her look, so yeah, we'll go with
it. And we might use her in the music video and have some fat black chick actually singing the song.
Singing her heart out.
CNC Music Factory.
CNC Music Factory. That's exactly what they did.
Yeah. I think even J-Lo, some of her songs, she's not even singing on it. It's like some black girl.
It's
Ashanti. It's Ashanti.
But it doesn't say featuring Ashanti. It's J-Lo like pretending like it's her. Which is
she did she laid the whatchamacallit, the
demo?
The demo. Yeah, or there's a reference track. Reference track. Okay, if you could pull up number 4, One Take Jake. Let's look to One Take Jake in the building, man.
One take.
So this is
I'm rolling down, bro. Doechii, you're a horrible musician. You fucking suck at music. That's why you fell off and you're coming at me, a streamer.
Doechii, he's hating. You won Grammys for a reason.
Man, it was a rigged ass Grammy. What the fuck? You can't name me 3 Doechii songs right now. Besides the one she sampled. 3.
Anxiety.
That's the one she sampled. So name 3. You can't do it.
On the block throwing ass.
You know why? Exactly. That's what you're known for. You're known for throwing ass.
No, that's a lyric, gang. Chill.
That's all she's known for, allegedly, in my opinion. Dude, you're not a good musician. You suck. Drop an album now. It's selling $2,000 first week, and that's probably the bots.
I listen to.
Okay. I have more clips.
I was thinking, do I know 3 Doechii tracks? But I know the song she just dropped.
Hold on, Jake. You keep the volume up.
I don't.
I know the song she dropped with SZA. I know Anxiety.
What's the one she's like, I like sex, I like drugs. Which one's that one?
Hold on, let me play this first.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. So this is the response that him and 6ix9ine came with.
Fuck that, you know I'm a Jew. Even me, you know I'm a Jew. He know what to do. These German bitches, they wanna fuck on a Jew. Doechii, dirty bitch partner views. Dirty bitch partner views. Dirty bitch partner views. Dirty bitch partner views. Get you a...
Okay.
I know.
Thank you, Jake.
Okay, I was gonna ask you something.
Talk to me.
The fact that he called her a dirty B, right?
Yes.
Does that inherently sound like almost like a racial attack? Like if he called a white girl a dirty B, like is it still just as disrespectful, or is it a little worse because like
It does have racial undertones because of that. Like, read the room, and even if it was a white thing, then it's like, okay, it's not racial, but now it's just complete misogyny. And you're talking about bot and views, and you're with 6ix9ine, the guy who invented the bot method.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, it's just a whole clown show. I'm just gonna get my opinion because you guys already know how I feel. And that's a whole clown show still. So like, I'm not sure who's gonna want to be able to defend it. Maybe Zara could give the other.
who am I defending?
Adin
Black
Ross.
women.
Okay, I would rather defend black women right now, but I could argue from their perspective it's just purely. I don't think he handled it the right way though, bro. Because I just feel like he could have handled it better still.
There's also the extra added thing where he's like, yo, he's riding for Drake. But it's because she said some things. Let me see if I could actually pull up a clip because I've
Maybe he knows some things about her.
Well, I have a clip here from Reddit, and if you could help me
Doesn't
over
know
here,
much.
one take dig. Just a little bit of volume there. Sorry about that, brother. All right, so she does this at her concerts.
When she does like an Afro House remix to friggin' Not Like Us.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god. Okay, so
you know,
he's fending
that's-
that. He's
He's
fending
fending
that.
it.
I just feel like, haven't you ever heard like don't argue with the woman? It's just
Yes.
like if you go too hard, you look crazy. If you don't like say nothing, you still look weak. Like I just feel
Yeah.
like he could have handled it gracefully and like maturely and just been like, you know what, Doechii does her thing. I don't really care what she does. Doesn't really affect me. She can say what she wants. Boom. Like some smooth like that would have been better because now it's kind of like you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot a little bit.
And you're antagonizing. And then a lot of colored women.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, because I already seen it. They're like, you're calling her a bitch?
No,
But he didn't say black bitch, but it's like, you know?
Yeah, he may as well basically.
Yeah.
And he got Glasses Malone on his ass. I don't know if that means a lot, but for somebody in the West Coast, that might not be the best thing to have Glasses Malone and a bunch of Crips looking for you when you're just moving around, bro.
I also feel like it's a matter of getting a little too comfortable within the culture for someone that's like not from the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's stepping out of place now.
You kind of still got to be aware. And I guess obviously he's powerful. He makes a lot of money, but like a lot of his success is rooted in black artists, rappers pulling up to his pod. His stream, sorry.
And this is why like the people around him, like the black people around him, they're kind of jigaboo-ish.
Jigaboo.
Because these rappers were the ones that made him lit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They went and brought their audience to these people's streams.
Yep.
And then now, like you said, they're way too comfortable. And then they're using that power against the community that kind of propped them up to this position.
And look at his clique, bro. Like, I'm not trying to shit on Adin Ross, okay, even though like because we got cool after our little back and forth. But like your clique is 6ix9ine. I don't know the Cuffham guy like that, but like it's just the anti-clique, anti-everything. You know what I'm saying? So like the problematic clique, they may as well call themselves.
And you say that
What
like
is it? That it's cool when they do it?
It's crazy when it's cool when they do it. It's crazy when I do it.
Because he does talk a lot of, because if you do it to him, he's gonna be like, when Joe Budden said something.
Yeah, Joe's on his ass too.
And then what Joe's an anti-Semite now.
Yeah.
No, I think it's opposite. He's saying Joe is so pro-Israel.
Oh, is that what he's saying? What is
I
Right?
thought he was
Like he
calling
was
him
saying
an
like, oh,
anti.
you can't speak for yourself because
Or is Israel, right? Because yeah.
He's like, oh, like you're not even a
But
man.
see,
you
he
can't-
still brings
whatever.
Israel into it. He still brings something about
that aspect, yeah. But I was gonna say like, okay, like say you're like a white dude in like in the urban like media space, and you have like a black friend. Like that black friend should tell you like what is and isn't cool. Like if I was Adin Ross and like say you were my dog, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna call. Doechii this.
not
Like,
when
you
your
would probably
friend, not when
advise
your
me
white friend
against
has
it.
all that money. I'm sorry.
he has yes men
Yeah.
around him. Like what Friday said, his clique is not like real niggas.
Yes.
Exactly.
The most person that he might listen to is Drake, and Drake ain't trying to paying attention to that shit like that.
And I was about to say that like, okay, right now you said he's riding for Drake, but I feel like that narrative is kind of, I don't want to say it's hurting Drake's perception, but right now like the people that keep defending Drake are like
Crash outs?
people who are perceived as waist suits.
Yes,
Adin Ross,
that's a nasty
Yeah.
click, bro.
academics, and Maul.
We're
like those are your and top. Okay, those are your shooters. Top 5: academics, Adin Ross, and Mealy Maul, bro.
Listen,
That's
we don't
crazy.
feel that way, but I see how what you're saying because the audience is like, this is your crew?
You know what I mean? Like I rock with academics, but
you
I
too.
know how the world sees that guy.
academics.
But
yeah.
also like 21 Savage, for example, like he's still like
He just said
defending-
fuck the streets and then got everybody pissed off. You had to reel it back. Oh, I meant save the streets. This is what Glasses was saying the other day. I don't believe him, but he went on this rant where he was like, yo, everybody who's associated with your boy, I don't know, Young Thug and 21 Savage. And I was like, yo, what does Atlanta politics got to do with Drake? I will say I don't believe him, but I do see like a lot of the guys that are like around, bro, people are not rating them like that, bro.
Cornballs.
It's not cool, fam.
Is it the association where it's like the powers that be that are trying to get at Drake are trying to get at them as well?
Bro, your guy Adin, who you do multiple streams with, and I know this is not a Drake topic. It is kind of because he's defending Drake. But your guy is out here hella disrespecting black women. It's one of the most problematic people, also most successful also. But like a lot of people think Adin Ross is a waste dude, bro.
Do you feel like okay, go ahead.
Drake doesn't have to care about Adin disrespecting black women.
Why not?
His mom's not black.
Still, he has a
His
black women
demographic.
demographic that listens to him. Like a lot of black
Yeah, they'll
women like
never
Drake.
stop. They'll never stop loving him.
But what's the difference between
never stop loving
disrespecting any woman versus a black woman? Is it just because of the historical injustices? Because I feel like we racialize the narrative like inherently because like we see race, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't see people getting at him for being misogynistic as much as it is just like racial misogyny. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like they like added on to it where it's like maybe that probably wasn't his intention. He's probably just calling her a dirty bee because he's just trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah. He just has to read the room. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I think that awareness and like that's what you have to have, especially like if you're like not from the culture. Like
And a lot of the times when you are coming off as racist, like just because you don't realize you're doing it, that doesn't mean that like it's not racist.
and
don't get a
also
pass.
his
Yeah.
chat is super racist. So maybe that's kind of
Hella
why like
racist.
there's that affiliation because like he kind of toes that line of like old school internet super like dropping N-word hard R,
Yeah.
like people like commenting monkey emojis, bananas, whatever. So it's like that's probably why they said okay.
That's
you're
why him
people.
and Kai fell out because Kai is like, yo, could you kind of like tell your audience to chill? Like,
No, they're just like that, bro. They're cool though.
No,
They're cool.
literally.
Yeah. He went
It was like,
crazy that
yo,
day. I was
like-
like, whoa.
Yeah, and I think it was something like where his manager or something called him the N-word or something
Yeah,
like that,
yeah,
but he was
yeah.
said it in a term of endearment type of way, but he was just
Yeah.
like, bro, like, you can't say that to
like
me,
what you
fam."
guys have going on over there?
Yeah, it was after the
Yeah.
Popeyes deal or something like that,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
So
Popeyes
There's
deal.
this new wave of like white alt-right creators that are trying to make that like racial language like cool again with like
Mhm.
hard R and like saying it unashamedly and being like, why should I apologize for saying like
yes,
I'm seeing that wave, but I don't feel like it's hitting like maybe it was hitting in 2005 or whatever when like
no, bro,
everyone was on it.
it's actually hitting way
Yeah, I
harder than
think
before.
Really?
a lot of like black people are allowing it, bro.
Fam, one of the most popular creators right now on the internet is Nick Fuentes.
Fuentes.
But he's propped up, bro. He's controlled opposition.
Nah,
Like,
he
that guy-
he part of the cake, man.
Bro, that guy's Mexican. They wouldn't let him, bro. He's not pure
Mexicans
white
don't even
enough.
like.
Yeah, but he says a lot of
Yeah, I know.
openly racist shit. And
Mex-
he's lost a couple of deals or whatever, but since then he's just been elevated way higher than ever before. Bro.
Cartel. Mexicans are very racist too. Eh?
Yeah, they're pretty like there's anti-blackness in Mexican
And
culture.
a lot of the Mexican Americans are Trumpers. But the same people, the same guy who ends up deporting them.
I just feel like the way Nick Fuentes does it, it's just like I don't know, how is he so protected? Like how is it just freedom of speech? Like, or is he just bold enough to say it? Like, because there's another guy with like a mustache, white dude. He does the same thing Nick Fuentes does, like drops hard R. Even this one white dude, he literally does like meth to look max. You know what I'm talking about?
Can
I
I
keep
see
seeing
these
him on
people?
my clavicular.
Yeah.
He's on that too. You
Can
know
I
what I'm
see
on
these
my
guys?
radar
Can I see that guy? I don't know what he looks like. Can I see him?
Clavicure?
Yeah.
That's not on my algorithm.
Yeah. So the when they come up on my algorithm, I'm gonna be like, whoa.
He like talks about looks maxing, like that's his whole thing is, and he literally does meth so it suppresses his appetite so he can stay low body fat, and he's like
So-
open about it.
Do me a favor, one take, Jake, if you could pull that up on the screen. This guy right here, clavicular.
Okay.
Okay, he does looks maxing, right?
But he's in the alt-right kind of community where it's like
Yes.
racial and like
This is the guy right here. We won't play the audio, but this is what he looks like. You know what I'm saying? And
Not
like
worth it
he's
still.
done plastic
It's not worth
surgery, and like fam, there's a whole section of these people that are coming up into the ranks. Myron Gaines, not white, but like he's
Yeah.
super on their side. And even with Fresh and Fit and all them losing demonetization and all that, he's still one of the most popular people, even
But-
more popular than before.
But Marvin, he kind of pivoted on the content he makes.
Hard.
You know, like that whole red pill shit is not as popping as it used to be.
No.
Even Andrew Tate, you know, like he went from being the most Googled man to having to get his face punched
He
on.
punched off.
it's kind of crazy. It's like they went from like, I don't want to say sexism, but like now it's racism. It's kind of, or like
Yeah.
political.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, and I don't know if it's because it farms engagement from both sides, because there's going to be people who hate it.
Mhm.
And there's going to be racists who feel seen now, where it's like, yo, finally, like we have more creators that like speak like us or whatever.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Remember, Adin interviewed Trump.
I don't think
But
that's
who
that
wouldn't-
bad,
who
though.
wouldn't
Yeah, I don't
interview
think
No,
that's
Trump,
bad.
obviously, no anybody would, but like the sentiment that was
Power.
going around is like he's pro this type of attitude. You know what I'm saying?
And I also think it's like Barron Trump. I think that's his son, right?
Mhm.
Like he rocks with Adin, and they kind of use those guys as like political tools, like
Yes.
propaganda machines.
Political puppets.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Going full circle, him just calling Doechii a bitch, it has way more connotation for coming from him than anybody else, bro. Like he has all these different things that surround him, fam. You know what I'm saying? His voice is. Adin's a very powerful guy too, bro.
And I feel like if Adin played it in the sense of like, oh, she's dissing me, he could have kind of like, I don't want to say like got empathy from the masses or whatever, where it's like, okay, now she's making diss tracks about me. Like, no, just let me have my opinion. If I think that your stuff is about it, then that's cool. Like, why does my
Yeah.
opinion matter? But because he went so nuclear and started calling her
Yeah.
a bitch, that empathy kind of went over to her side, you know?
Yeah,
It's kind of like I think we talked about this before. Like if someone disses you and you diss them back creatively, okay. But if you just go straight for the suck your mom, like you're a goof,
You're a
like that's pretty
bitch.
much what he did. Like
Yeah.
he could have been like, yo, this, that. He could have been intelligent about
Yeah.
it or like smooth about it, but like he just snapped.
you ugly bitch. Like, grow up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like have a little more creativity.
Yeah. Like for him being a content creator, you would have think. You know
Yo,
what I'm saying?
But like I don't think I don't want to say any of his demographic, but like a small percentage of his demographic is probably black. Like he's probably more leaning into like the white,
yeah.
Definitely.
you know?
It just doesn't.
When those guys catch him though.
Who glasses them?
Yeah.
He said he gonna sue them. He says do it.
Right
no,
away.
Glasses
Jewish
said he's
dude.
down to do the jail time. He's like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah, I heard him
Don't
say that
glasses,
too.
man. Glasses. If you see any of this,
Nah,
bro,
man,
just don't,
No, it's
bro.
like Doechie's brothers and shit that really be around that. You know what I
no,
mean?
but I do feel like certain mans have to like,
Somebody needs to slap the shit out of him.
because Max like, oh, I'm afraid to go to
Yeah.
jail. So
No,
like,
seriously.
once men start like doing action again, then I feel like that's gonna inspire more action.
No,
a lot of
yeah.
our leaders got smoked, so a lot of black people are afraid, you know, to like do anything, speak out. But I feel like once men start showing more action and like showing they're about it, because yo, men are spinning on ops and like shooting other black people. Why can't you just go slap up a white streamer real quick?
That white streamer gonna sue your ass
Yeah,
into an
he
oblivion.
He said he's gonna not even only sue. He said he's gonna call the police.
You know what? See, right there, I'm already like, there.
He's like, do it.
shit.
I'll call the police right away, man.
See,
I'll
They
sue
always,
them. I'll do it hard.
always resort to that.
Chat. I will call the cops so fast, chat. You don't even understand.
That's
Yo, I'll look at the
exactly
cat.
what
Yo, chat. Someone in the chat, call the cops right now. Bang.
You know, Adin is hella disrespectful. When he went at AD, he was like, do it. You fat fuck. I'll call the cops on you right away. And I was
Bro.
like, bro, like somebody's gonna drape you up bad
But I
one day.
do think he's protected by the powers that be. No one just
Mm.
gets
I know.
$100 million contracts with
No,
Snake
definitely.
or whatever, like without some type of sacrifice or agreement,
Yeah.
you know? And like, obviously we seen his come up was relatively organic. Like he started with the NBA 2K content. Then he linked with LeBron's son, and they were playing 2K together.
Hey, well, hold on. Because if we're talking about bots, a lot of these streamers, if they had 10,000 people in there, 5,000 was bots, 6,000 was bots.
Stream bots, eh?
Yeah, imagine doing that, but just to get the views.
Yeah.
So when LeBron's son sees, okay, yeah, I could lock in with this kid, and then like that's how Neon got his ascension as well.
Oh,
And he got exposed for stream botting multiple times.
And Neon used to do like crazy fake like content.
He faked his own death, bro.
Faked his
I think
death.
twice.
He faked him getting jumped by a bunch of black dudes or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
but yo, for some reason, like it kind of like after time passed, now he's doing streams with Iggy Azalea. He's like one of the top streamers.
Best publicist in the world, bro. I even think Cribbers is telling me this behind the scenes. Best publicist
No,
in the
definitely.
world. Yeah. It's changed his whole lifestyle around, or his
Yep.
whole image around.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? In the space of months. But salute to Aiden. Well, actually, no salute to Aiden Ross.
I was about to say, hold on,
everybody. You know what I'm saying? We lost over
Salute to Doechii.
Yeah, salute
That
to
album,
Doechii.
yo, that song was fire, and that album should be fire. You played the
Yeah.
Adin Ross track. You should have played Look At Another Door. It's all good though.
I'm not as tapped in. But salute to Doechii.
We
Thanks
love
for
hip
watching.
hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.